Let's continue on. Let's see what else do we have here. I know we have more WrestleMania stuff here. PW Insider noted they are they're closely monitoring the situation while we remain committed to hosting WrestleMania at Raymond James Stadium. We are putting. Oh, I already read that. It's the same shit, same report. AEW is even being affected by this, Dave. In a blow for All Elite Wrestling, the upcoming Dynamite special Blood and Guts will now not take place at the Prudential Center, which is in New Jersey. And then, on top of that, they moved it to Jacksonville. And
that was next week's show.
Yeah, well, that is next week's show. But apparently that one is going to be up in arms as well, because that is apparently going to be unavailable, because I think Florida said, or I don't remember who it was, but they are shutting down a lot of these events or stadiums that they're not going to be able to wrestle in. So we'll find out what's going to happen there.
No, I did hear something from Cornette's side when he's talking about this, that Vince McMahon's situation is he can have his own private stuff, and the government cannot stop you from running a private television show. So that might be what AEW has to do with no fans. You can't have no fans. You might have to do the same thing that they're doing. AEW might have to run something, do a private show.
Right.
No fans, and do your show like that. Whether they want to do that or just cancel it altogether. But if the other thing happens, like we talked about, I think before we went on, or maybe we already talked about it here, I don't remember. But there's rumors that domestic travel could stop too. If that gets banned from happening, there's going to be nothing.
And there you go, Bob Ruski says, Tony Khan, I knew you'd come. If I'm fucking Matt Hardy, you know how cool it would be if AEW Dynamite did a couple of episodes on the Hardy compound? You know how awesome that would be? That would be fucking awesome. It'd be delightful.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Jeff's going to call the cops for a noise complaint.
No, the one thing I saw on Twitter was Rebby being a problem. Rebby wouldn't want a lot of these wrestlers who can maybe contract their kids to the corona. And
yeah, but don't bring no fans, though.
Yeah, no, obviously. It would just be a ring in the field. I don't know if they would kind of dress it up so they would have an entranceway. Yeah, he has a ring. He has a ring. He has all that.
Yeah, but he also has a barn type thing where they did some of the Impact stuff inside like a barn.
There you go. How awesome that would be. Yeah. That would be unique. Something that we've never seen before. I would love it. I think that
on Impact.
That would be great. I think that would be awesome. Well, I mean, Impact it was just a.
No, they did a whole show there.
It wasn't like a wrestling show.
No, you're thinking of Final Deletion. No, they did an actual show there.
I don't remember it.
I do.
I don't remember that shit. Matt has a ring. Anyway, Matt Hardy was advertising his ring on Twitter, said Shroom Goom. Like I said, they should move it to the Hardy compound, said Steven2411. AEW better come up with a plan B to air Blood and Guts. Adam Bomb with the outrageous comment there. Unbelievable. Yes, that was just X-rated and not appropriate. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
I seen someone do this funny little tweet or somewhere, or it could have been Bob Ruski, I don't know. They said, TK to Cody. Hey, Cody, how big's your backyard?
So All Elite has announced that upcoming Dynamite shows that were scheduled for Milwaukee and St. Louis have been postponed. Milwaukee and St. Louis have had both of their shows postponed to a later date. The Milwaukee one won't be until October 28th, and the St. Louis one won't be until October 7th. So if you were attending any of those shows, I apologize.
He has a show coming up in Canada, I believe, and he says they're still having a show with some fans.
What's up, Hard Knocks Live? How are you doing tonight, brother?
Well, he said they're going to have hand sanitizer, giving people hand sanitizer, but yeah, he said he's going to have fans at his show.
Well, to see the same thing that's going on too is what they're saying is there shouldn't be any bigger gatherings than 1,000. So if Ethan Page is expecting 100 people, which is still risky, I don't see anything wrong with it.
But that's in Canada too, so I don't know what their band is and what their situation is. I know up here they don't want no more than 250. They don't want no over 100 people gathering around here.
Right. Yeah. So they probably need to put on Dynamite each week to keep casual viewers watching. If they go on hiatus, there could be a chunk of people who won't return to watch. You think so?
Yeah. I mean, people could just stop watching it. I mean, because they're going to be more interested in what else is going on.
So as of planned now, this week, NXT and Dynamite are both airing on the show. By any chance, AEW cancels their show on Wednesday night, Wednesday will be a NXT recap show. Something we haven't done on on a Wednesday night. So that'll be on Wednesday if AEW is maybe not, canceled and they do a best of show. We'll obviously watch NXT and recap it on Wednesday night. NXT took a week off and look what happened. So that is true, Bob Ruski. That's a very good point there. That's actually a really good point.
When did NXT take a week off?
New Year's Day.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't AEW take like 2 weeks off?
AEW hasn't taken a week off at all.
Really?
I think
Christmas.
That Christmas, and NXT killed them, and they were building momentum, and they took the following week off when AEW was back live, and it just killed them. Then maybe AEW will go under if they go on. Go on hiatus if they go under. God damn, y'all are just so bad.
Yeah, but what's going to happen if they're forced to and they do ban domestic travel in these next 30 days or whatever? That's going to be really telling. If you can't travel at all, no one can travel, then everything's going to be just shut down, you would think.
Monday Night Raw proceeds with no live audience, Dave. The Monday Night Raw will air live as regularly scheduled and emanate from WWE's training facility in Orlando. With only essential personnel in attendance, the event was originally scheduled in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So
I think we're going to see more of what we've seen on SmackDown. Like, we're going to see, everyone complained about the Elimination Chamber match. I think we're going to see the women's Elimination Chamber match on Raw and maybe some other matches.
That's what the tweet said, Adam Baum. The tweet said training facility. All right, you motherfucker?
What is their training facility?
Performance Center training facility. What the fuck's the difference, Adam?
They even say that even during the day, they said SmackDown was scheduled to be in Detroit. It's going to be at the training facility in Orlando.
Thank you for the bits there, Jimbo. You guys are coming strong with the bits, the gifted subs, and the chat room is on fire tonight. Again, since we got a good amount of people in here, thank you for joining us. We are Getdatables. Don't forget to hit that follow if you're new to the show and you are enjoying what you're watching. We will be live again on Tuesday night for our Impact watch party. It should be a fun show there. And then we'll be back the following night on Wednesday going over either AEW Dynamite, as you usually do. And if by chance they're canceled, we'll be live with NXT instead. We'll let you guys know for sure, obviously, on Wednesday. Dave, Fox Sports has announced a suspension in production for their studio shows. This includes WWE Backstage. The reason for the suspension is obvious because of the coronavirus. WWE on Fox tweeted out, "This includes Backstage. We will be sure to update the WWE universe as soon as we know more." So there will be no WWE Backstage on Tuesday night. You sound 100 times clearer. Pressed up.
So I sound better like this? So I need to go like this more often?
Maybe I should just take this off. Let me take the little sound barrier or sound blocker. Is this what it's called? Sound blocker. And just move it over here. And I'll just talk like that. How about that? Thank you for the bits there, Steven. Appreciate that. And NXT has not catered after that week off. Cratered after that week off. Not having main roster crossover is why they can't draw, says Ian Dunn. Impact next week will have more fans than WWE and AEW if they don't cancel it. Mr. AEW making a pretty valid point there. What else did I miss here? I already read that. Also, please let Triple H be on commentary again. He was amazing yesterday. I would love if he's on commentary during Raw. He might actually help Raw on Monday night. There we go. I'm trying to fucking mess with this mic. It looks like I don't want to say what it looks like I'm doing. All right. I'm sorry. Let's move on. All right. So we have Impact. Since we're talking about Impact Wrestling star Sami Callihan has taken to Twitter to say he has no plans. That is loud.
Ducky, quack.
Look at my mother dropping bits in the chat room. Holy crap. Thank you so very much. With their no, please do tell. No, Adam Bomb. Absolutely not. He went on Twitter and said, F characters, F storylines. Our safety is the most important thing. Until this gets better, I'm not going to do any wrestling shows. I beg the world to be as safe as possible in this extremely scary time. Let's join together like never before. We can get through this. My family, my animals, myself is more important than fake fighting in our underwear. I'm sorry. I'm not going to show until this is contained. I hope everyone does the same. The world, our loves, it's not worth it. Fake fighting in underwear, Dave. This motherfucker spits on people.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? How about you stop spitting on people, Mr. Callahan? Asshole. Fake fighting in underwear. What the fuck? This guy's... Any thoughts on that, Dave?
I think it's kind of funny, like you said. I said it earlier, or the other day, too, when it came out, like... Yeah, he spits on people and all that, and yet he's complaining about people getting sick and all that. But yeah, I mean, look, I don't agree with what he said, a lot of it, because of what he's saying, but I can also see his point to not wanting to do anything because he doesn't want to get sick, I guess. So, yeah, and I guess... we will see.
If you were Don Callis, Dave, would you have an issue of what he said there?
You might have an issue with it, yes, but you can't have an issue if he doesn't want to come to the show.
No. I understand that. If Callahan is scared to leave his house and doesn't want to go to an event and wrestle, possibly in front of nobody, that's him. I understand that. But to go all out like that, F storylines, F fake wrestling in underwear, like... That's a little bit of an issue to me. I don't think he needed to go all out like that.
Well, he's probably scared and he sees all this stuff going on.
This guy spits on people, Dave!
I understand that. I agree with you.
He sounds like, God damn it. How do we know he's not gotten anybody sick before because he spat on him?
I think my eardrum's broken now.
I'm sorry. I apologize there. I took the guard off. I guess that worked. AEW lost $150,000 last week. Not having shows will drop them more. They will have to basically start over again, says Ian Dunn.
Well, so now this changes stuff I just thought about this changes stuff for AEW now too. Not just that stuff, but maybe Jericho is, I guess, not going to be going on tour now.
Dana White on SportsCenter. UFC London moving elsewhere, no venue yet. March 28 and April 11 card no longer in Vegas, no venues yet. Khabib and Ferguson won't be in Brooklyn or Vegas, no venue yet. White vowed fights will go on unless the country is in total shutdown. What would you guys do? Should they continue the fights? Are they going to do the no fans either on the UFC events?
They did today.
Oh, did they?
In Brazil, there was no fans there.
Tony's biggest fear is being spat on by Sammy. You might be right there, Truth and Loyalty. Fozzy and Jericho said, "Fuck the virus." Their tour's still on? That's crazy. Jericho.
No one's going to be able to go to the shows because they're going to be banned.
Dave, you don't have to listen to Tony praise the Street Profits or HBK anymore. I'm officially jealous, says Adam Bomb. Oh, F you. F the virus. Tony, would you rather be spat on by Callahan or eat some minty shit? Minty shit all day. Is it literally shit? Because then I might have to think about it. They're not going overseas, so they'll be good, says Adam Bomb.
Yeah, but they're coming here in Michigan. They're doing all these tours, all the places that are basically saying no big crowd events. So I'm sure they're going to have to cancel their tour or postpone it.
Did you know some Vegas sports books have shut down because no sports going on? Yeah. They have no reason to.
What
What are you going to bet on bowling? I mean, fuck.
I mean, I don't blame Fox for shutting down because what the fuck are they going to talk about? Nothing but Sports Center is just coronavirus all on the regular news and on the Sports Center. It's everywhere. It's all anyone talks about. So, yeah.
Tony likes pooty poo. No, I do not. He said minty shit, like minty chocolate. I didn't know. If he meant literally minty shit, then I don't know, man. Callahan bundles up a bunch of spit in his mouth. That is horrible. I don't know. I would have to really question it. Khabib versus Ferguson has been canceled 3 times. They have to fight, says Ian Dunn. I know a lot of people want to see that fight, and I saw their presser. I want to see that fight too. Dave, it's Fozzy. I don't think they have anything to worry about the big crowd, says Adam Bomb. Wow, man. Man, I like Fozzy. I like some of their songs. We question you every second, Tony. I understand that, Adam Bomb. That's fine.
So I brought that up because I assume it would get canceled because of everything going on. So now Jericho wouldn't be going nowhere, get postponed, because the difference is if you postpone something, you don't got to give everyone their money back.
Judas is a good song. You know what's my favorite Fozzy song is, and it's an older one. It's Worst Enemy, or it's called Enemy, I think. And they used it on one of the WWE's pay-per-views back in the day. Love that song.
Chasing the Grail is really good too.
Are you really debating spit over shit? Man, it's Semi Callahan shit. Semi Callahan spit. You don't know where the fuck his mouth's been, man. So I'm sorry, Corona or not. Ask Kenna spit on me. He can spit. Oscar can spit on me any day. I'm sure anybody would like. I don't think people would complain about Oscar spitting.